Hey, what's going on, crypto people? So listen, we're going to go over the market. We'll go over the numbers because the market is doing what the market does. We're going to hear from Ron Hammond on Crypto X. Very, 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 very interesting stuff. CoinKids, the TA guy. Yeah, not a great outlook for in the immediate future for XRP. We'll go over those numbers. We're going to hear from David Schwartz in a couple of videos with a very interesting interview with the young lady from the Defiant group. Very, very interesting. In any case, guys, listen, this is your XRP Ripple daily news. In around 0 to 10 minutes, let's get into it. Look, according to CoinGecko, the total cryptocurrency market cap is 2.72 trillion. Interesting. For all the new people on the back, we're still down from over 3 trillion in total cryptocurrency market cap. 2.7 trillion is the number. Bitcoin dominance is at 50%. Bitcoin is trading at $69,400 again. Ethereum is trading at $3,769 again. Solana is trading at $165 again. I'm loving earning my fees in my liquidity pools with Solana. I'm in two involving Solana. It's nice. It's sweet. In range, baby, in range. XRP is trading at 52 cents again. By the way, if you want to learn how to create cash flow in DeFi, you join the Patreon group, patreon.com/golf whiskey mastermind, GWW mastermind. You'll see the crypto seeds there. You'll see that ugly mug when you go there. And you can actually, I think you can join for free. You can hang out for a bit if you'd like to do that, or you can just join. Let's go. Let's get that cash flow. We're not dependent upon the ebbs and flows, bull run or bear run, bull market or bear market, right? We don't want to have to deal with that madness. Let's get into Ron Hammond's post. It's quite long. I'm not going to read all of it. Ron Hammond says this week in Congress and crypto. Congress is back in full election mode. The only thing worse than the flights out of Austin. Hey. What's going on now? What's up with that? I live in North Austin now. It's good. That's my hometown now. It's good. The only worse than the flights out of Austin are the political takes on crypto. Biden's veto of SOB 121 was met with a lot of backlash. And where Congress goes next is pivotal. Let's dive in. The SOB 121 veto was not shocking. Even before the 21 House Dems joined, all the Republicans voting down SOB 121, the admins signaled all the Dems joined, all the Republicans voting down. The admins signaled they would veto the bill. It is apparent, though, that the White House was caught off guard by how much bipartisan support the resolution got in Congress. Many in D.C. dismissed the idea for crypto voter, but it's hard to ignore the political pushback the admin received for their SOB veto, SOB 121 veto. It was also the most bipartisan bill to be vetoed by the Biden administration to date, which is telling on how much crypto influence has grown. Crypto's momentum in D.C. is due to a number of factors. The campaign donations / PACs definitely had an impact. By the way, Chamath from Facebook, formerly of Facebook, the billionaire dude, says that PAC is the largest PAC in America today. The crypto PAC, that pear-shaped thing. That's what he said. I didn't say it. I don't know the numbers, but that's what he said. But also the pro-crypto candidates have been winning their races. That is the ding, 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 ding. And we said it on the channel. We said it on the channel. Are you willing? We challenged the digital asset space on this channel. We said, are you willing to put your vote where your generational wealth lies? Are you willing to do that? We challenged the digital asset space on this channel, right? Or are you going to vote what your ma did and what your pa did and what your grandpa did and your grandma did? I said point blank, nah. Not me, not in the crypto seizures home. We're not doing that. We're putting our vote where our generational wealth lies. It looks like the rest of the industry is catching on to that notion. Keyless, remember when we said it? Keyless will remember. All right, so I'll never forget learning this back in 2017, working my first house crypto hearing as a staffer, and the intern exclaiming, whoa, there's 5,000 people watching this hearing. We usually only get a few dozen. You understand? If you look at the video views, you'll notice people are engaged. This is the one factor in Fit 21. This is one factor in Fit 21 reached 279 votes. A Hill chief of staff recapped for me the outreach their office received. Let's go. It's us, the crypto voters, engaging. It is obvious that people are unhappy with this current slant old financial system. And we're willing to take action. Shout out to John Deaton for giving us ability to take access. Shout out to Coinbase who essentially copied Deaton and Crypto Law's idea to be able to reach out to your local representatives and let your voice be heard. But more importantly, shout out to you for taking the action. It says here, during this last week, the top issue people wrote to us about was crypto. I'm going to do a video. My second video is going to show the numbers, just the numbers of traditional finance numbers in terms of ROI and the digital asset space numbers in terms of ROI. We got data now. We got 10, 12 years of data to compare. And people are so worried about institutions coming. Institutions are coming. Institutions are coming. To offer what? To offer what? I'm going to get it into my next video. So many people feel like they need to be relying and dependent upon institutions coming. We changed this. We changed that. We changed the stuff going on in Congress. We did that, not institutions. Like, we got to stop giving our power away. Like, it's unbelievable. All right, so where am I at? So it's obvious people care about this issue, says Ron Hammond, are voicing their opinion to their elected representatives. And that likely means there are votes to gain or lose. You got to remember, significant note here. He said the pro-crypto people running are winning in their area, state, whatever. They're winning. In their district or state, they're winning. The pro-crypto people are winning. It's obvious people care about this issue, are voicing their opinion to elected reps, and that likely means there are votes to be gained or lost. This is what led to a healthy amount of bipartisan support in Congress. Conversely, this is where the Trump camp sees it open, 100%. We all know, we all understand what's going on with the people looking to get elected or reelected. We understand. It doesn't change it. Doesn't change that. If you got people that are understanding where the 50, 60 million people's votes lie and they're leveraging that, we understand that. But we will hold them accountable if elected. We will hold these people accountable. Right? Look, especially the new ones, right? The new ones looking to go from 2 to 4 years, from 4 to 8 years. We're going to hold, no, you're not getting a second term. You're not getting a second term, bro. Or miss. Nah, you didn't live up to your word. We put you in office because you said you're going to do a thing and you didn't. So understand right now, this is a movement. It's an active, engaged movement. Nah, we're going to hold you accountable 2-4 years, your first 2-4 years. If you don't put in the work to make it happen, no, we're putting in the next person who's going to get it done, like John Deaton. By the way, if you want to help to get this guy to replace the biggest anti-crypto person, Senator Elizabeth Warren, you can help by doing what you can at John Deaton for Senate.com. Deaton is DEATON. John Deaton for Senate.com. Give what you can. We got to get his coffers up so that the big boys see it, and then they'll say, whoa, this dude's got some serious backing. He's serious. He's got some backing, some money from grassroots. Here's the real cash. That's what he said. Deaton said that in Austin just the other day. So let's do our part. We can do it. We can make it happen. Let's go. Let's go. We don't need institutions. Crying out loud. All right, Crypto Eddie put this out. Banks It's very sexy when you close a deal with the bank, says David Schwartz. They are never going to be Ripple's success story. He just said it. It's never going to be. So we can talk about 700 NDAs all we want. He's going to share some truth with you here. Take a listen to David Schwartz. Shout out to Crypto Eddie for sharing this. This is on from the Defiant team over there. This lady, I don't know how David suffered through these questions, but boy, oh boy, there it is. There it is. Take a listen.
Banks, it's very sexy when you close a deal with the bank, and we do that sometimes, but they're very slow movers. They're very slow to execute. They're very conservative. They're never going to be Ripple's success stories, and it's hard to get them to push the benefits down to their customers because that's risky for them, and then it highlights where they're inefficient. So we focused a lot on banks in the beginning just because a press release with a bank is a big thing, but
we focused a lot. This is David saying what they did. They focused a lot on the banks because of the press release that it would be given. He said in other interviews, I think it might have been with Tony from Thinking Crypto, banks, they're just not that interested in payments. Right? It's just the truth. It's just the truth. Ripple can pivot. Ripple is as nimble as it gets. They're a monster, a behemoth. They can pivot and move on to the thing until they grab the market share in the right space. And a lot of times with companies and businesses, the market share you grab is not the one you thought it was. The plan that you initially put out is never the plan. It's never the plan. You always got to pivot. Plan B, C, D, and E. This is what Ripple's doing. Ripple is going to win in the digital asset space, period, point blank, full stop. They are going to win. That's the bottom line. They're going to win. It's okay if their first attempt at grabbing market share didn't work out as planned. Like, it's okay. You think Berkshire Hathaway just, won right out of the gate? Never had any hiccups, any bumps. I'm told their thing is down 99% today. I mean, it's okay. Ultimately, they're going to win. You can speak the truth and not have it be, it's negative, so I'm going to run behind cancel culture.
Discover they're just very slow to move. Like, if all they want is a press release, now we're like, hey, we want to actually move billions of dollars now. And they're like, yeah, we kind of don't. Thanks.
Yeah, we kind of, hey, we're ready to move. We're ready to move billions of dollars right now. And the banks are like, yeah, we kind of don't. They understand. Here's another thing. The Defiant put this one out. I don't know if it's the same clip. I think it's a little different. Kind of share some stuff here. I don't know. I don't remember hearing anything about airdrops. They got airdrops in here is the thing. I don't remember. Maybe they said it. I didn't listen to the full thing, so I don't know where he talks about airdrops. But anyway, let's take a listen to David here.
And the great thing about the internet is that I would like to see Ripple as gluing together enterprise participation in DeFi, being as a one-stop shop for enterprises that want to participate in the DeFi ecosystem, using Ripple's tools and technologies with the XRP ledger, having a significant fraction of the features they want, but also them having the opportunity to access, whatever services are out there that they want. The great thing about the internet isn't Amazon, it isn't Twitter, it isn't any one thing. The great thing about the internet is that everything is it's the everything place. And I think what we need to have a place where people can get to whatever they wanted. I'd like to see the XRP ledger providing a significant fraction of those interesting DeFi experiences, particularly the ones that are enterprise focused, whether they're around lending or real world asset tokenization, or future use cases, liquidity provision, payments. Payments is a big one. We got to get payments right because everything requires lending is a bunch of payments. real world asset tokenization. What are you going to do with these real world assets? You're going to buy them and you're going to sell them. Those are payments. And so getting payments right, both on the institutional side and on the sort of retail DeFi side. And obviously people holding lots of our stable coin to make those DeFi use cases work. And XRP is as the bridge asset that connects those assets together.
There it is. That's a good vision. Ripple X. And in this interview, he does say that there's a like one division is you know, kind of top down, and that's RippleNet, Ripple Payments. The other is kind of bottom up, and that is Ripple X, right? And so I believe they you know, smart move to bring stuff on chain, bring it on the XRP ledger. Look, let the institutions come to us. We don't have to go chase them. We'll figure it out, build some stuff that they may be interested in. So I love it. But he points out the stablecoin thing can be significant. It can be significant, right? It can be significant. But Ripple X is going to have to do their part, because I believe wholeheartedly it's going to start with the ground up approach to attract the institutions. I say it, if I said it once, I said it 1,000 times. BlackRock, Franklin Templeton, Centrifuge, not Centrifuge, but BlackRock and Franklin Templeton, they didn't come to MakerDAO and Aave, you know, right out of the gate. Hey, I hear you got some interesting technology. We're interested. Nah, they saw billions and billions of TVLs over years before they came. Where did that TVL come from? It came from the grassroots, baby. It came from us. It came from us. I believe the same thing is going to happen with the XRP ledger. It's going to take the bottom-up approach first, stress testing, showing how it works, showing there's some TVL, showing there's engagement, showing there's activity, showing that the XRPL can handle lots and lots of transactions, whatever, AMM pools, liquidity, all that. Ripple X, where's your liquidity incentive event that's going to get the retail coming? Look, I'll do my part. Some of us XRP content creators will be doing our part to show people how to use the XRP or how to get into the liquidity. What does it mean to put it here and put it there and why? We'll do our part. We need some incentives. Got to come up with some. It's not hard. And I trust that they will. I really do. I trust that Ripple X will come up with something that will get people to say, how do I get into that? And this is why I should. It's always going to be about a certain amount of yield. I shared this already. Let me see. Let me see if this is the same
and
one.
then it highlight where they're inefficient. So
yeah, I shared it already. This is an interesting thing from Angelo, and I kind of agree. So instead of banks, incentivize the community. Allow XRP to breathe so we can finally acquire some equity. Some will hold, some will sell, but incentivize us either way to hold, spend our stable coin or XRP via cash crypto back reward system, as an example. That will definitely get people to perform daily transactions and the existing AMM, right? And that's just like, you need a liquidity incentive event. You need it. The crypto digital asset space has figured this out. Ripple X, I believe there's some smart people over in that DeFi thing over there, that little group they got. I believe they're really, really smart. So we're just waiting to see what they're going to come up with. And maybe they have to wait until the court case is over. I don't know. But what I am suggesting is we need a liquidity incentive event to hop on. Otherwise, you know, the XRP community is essentially a buy and hold community. They do not understand DeFi. Like don't understand DeFi. I thought I understood DeFi. I thought I did. I was all over in all kinds of liquidity pools on every kind of ecosystem you can imagine. I was on it. I thought I understood it. I didn't. I knew the mechanics. I knew how to hop on. I knew how to hop off. I knew how to provide liquidity, whether it be single-sided or double-sided. I understood that. I knew how Beefy Finance worked. I knew how Uniswap worked, V2, 3, 4, 5, whatever they're up to right now. I knew that. I knew how Avalanche worked, how Benki worked. I knew the mechanics, but I didn't know the heartbeat of DeFi. Now I do, right? And so we'll be sharing that with you guys. But they need a liquidity incentive event, right? They need a liquidity incentive event because right now this was, what they got going on ain't cutting it, right? I mean, it's good to hop on there and test it out. $50, $100, test it out. So this is from a developer or something from Ripple. Senior software engineer, RippleX Dev says this. Heads up. Elliot, who's that? Elliot Lee. Heads up, Elliot Lee. I just published, oh, Elliot Lee and I. Okay, excuse me. Elliot Lee and I, says this Mayuka Vadari, just published a new spec for a rippled method that will allow users to preview or quote unquote dry run transactions without actually executing. This is going to be really, really big, especially for DeFi. These devs get an idea what's going to work, what's not going to work. They got to go head first all in on DeFi and liquidity pools and concentrated liquidity pools and ranges in concentrated liquidity pool and correlation tools. You know, look at DeFi Llama, right? All this stuff RippleX can come up with to make it easier for us to be able to provide liquidity and stop being scared about it. Like the world's going to come to an end. You got to look, the reason why people lose money in DeFi because they do not have the skills. They think being in DeFi, like I did, was taking $100, $200, $300, $50, and putting in the pool, and just sit back and relax, and let the trading fees and all that stuff come to me. That's not it. It's a different deal. But anyway, Mayuka goes on to say, this is a game changer for devs. They will be able to test out transactions much more easily and without risking funds or needing to replicate the entire system in a testnet. Nice one. Vise Win said, nice one. Smart dude. Holdor said, excellent. Neil Hartner says, being able to see how you offer create transactions would get executed. This is he's a dev or something too. Software engineer, Ripple. All right, so cool. So that's good stuff. I'm excited. I'm excited, especially for the Ripple X end of Ripple. I'm excited about that. Reason being, I know 97, 98% of people of XRP holders, I should say, they don't have Ripple shares. The Ripple X approach, the bottom-up approach, is going to best represent their bags. And again, we'll see, but my guess and my bet is that these institutions that the XRP entertaining content creators are waiting to come with their billions of dollars, my guess is it's going to take the bottom-up approach first. Get that TVL up there. Get those number of transactions up there. Get that volume in 24-hour volume up there. And then I believe the institutions will come because the XRPL, look, the boys over there are going to put some, we got some features, man. We got some features on this XRPL. It's no joke. But the institutions, they're going to be, oh, cool. That's a cool tool. That's what they're going to say. That's a cool tool. They're not coming into a thing is proven. They understand stress tests and workload and stress load. They understand that. And, dividing a couple of billion by 12 years, that's not going to cut it. It's just not. They're going to see $1 billion in a year, $2 billion in a year. They're going to want to see numbers. I wouldn't say they're going to have to wait to $1 billion. But I'm suggesting 100 or 200 million, right? That's what I'm thinking. So we'll see. Coins Kid, I know a lot of times people don't want to show Coin Kid when he's got the negative stuff to say, but hey, it's a possible truth. Can't you handle it? It's a possible truth. So what he says, XRP has to make a move soon. This is from Coins Kid. I still have my eye on that 40 cents target. And I know he's been saying 40 cents for a minute. It's not much difference between 40 cents and 52 cents unless you are a swing trader. Unless you're a swing trader, right? You're not writing home. You're not cashing out at 52 cents because you went from 40 cents to 52. If you're a long-term holder, that's all. He said the Coins Kid lifeline has also flipped red. People calling him out, saying, stop, you've been calling 40 cents for a minute. How long has it been? I get it. How long has it been? Since we've been to all-time highs? I get it. SEC lawsuit, I get it. It's at 52 cents. Tell me the difference between 40 and 52 cents besides 12 cents. What's the difference for you? Tell me about the life-changing gains you've made. Only the swing traders are loving this stuff. Because why do the swing traders love this 40 cent to 52 cent? Because they have a skill. You understand? They have a skill. The long-term holders, the macro investor holders, understand this. They are dependent upon the macro outlook, whether that be QE or QT, whether that be a black swan event, whatever. The vast majority of people are dependent upon that. We have no control over that. In DeFi, you have control over cash flow. You have control. DeFi is us. It's the peer-to-peer people. And you can't say that it hasn't worked. I've shown you plenty of thousand gazillion times how it has worked with billions and billions in TVL, billions and billions and billions and billions of TVL. That's how you make it happen. So let me share this here. This is how you make it happen here. Okay, let me see something here. Just say, just go to patreon.com/GWW Mastermind there. We'll hook you up. We'll show you about cash flow, how it works. We'll turn you on to our guys. And we'll go on a little journey together. We'll go on a little journey together. It'll be fun. Promise you. And this freedom from being dependent upon the market forces, it's life-changing stuff. All right, fam. Listen, there it is. This wraps up your XRP Ripple daily news in around 0 to 10 minutes. I hope that it has been of value to you. By the way, the mastermind is patreon.com/golf whiskey mastermind. Look, do me a favor and hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, for sure. It's the greatest way to help the YouTube channel. Look, we like to get this channel out to as many people as possible because, look, this is new financial system being built right underneath the noses of the masses. They don't understand, right? And we got to let them know. We need more of us in the space. Remember, the numbers matter, right? The numbers matter to Congress, right? So let's hit that like button. And if you've been hanging out and watching and listening to Crypto Season, if you enjoyed those hangouts, please consider subscribing to the channel. We got like about 50% people that are watching and hanging out and enjoying, I think, hope, Crypto Seas, but haven't subscribed to the channel. Please consider subscribing to the channel. And don't forget to ring that notification bell, baby, so that you know whenever we go live or whenever we upload a video. I'm going to end this one like I do all my videos to remind you guys of this. Old money doesn't want you to win. But that's okay, though, because you and I, we're already winning. And I would ask you to consider this, or perhaps ponder the idea or notion of living your life permissionless. I'll talk to you guys soon. See ya. Bye.